full screen. Let's see. Edit settings. Display message of spectators. So what does it hit? Invite players to broadcast, or how I shut my page?
Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What, babe?
Ready up, 52, back 52. And come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get it too. Jet, Lava. Here, put it too.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsay. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, at these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Well, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the gun on third down, McLaughlin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You talking about Derrick Henry? Man, that nigga N got Ezekiel Elliott like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second down.
Yeah, I got it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the run.
Jackson throwing again. That's complete to John Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Oh,
He'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Wait, you got Derrick Henry too?
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I'm about to veto your ass.
Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I need to beat the shit out of my safety. I mean, my
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson now. They'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught. And he just falls down at the 1-yard line.
Get out that cover two, nigga. Get out that cover two.
They'll come out in the pistol. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. This is going to be caught. He won the fight.
Get 2 feet down.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. McLaughlin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
48 months. 48 months. 3 bucks.
Operating from the gun. McLaughlin.
Oh, Bucks
that
being
is
middle play, y'all.
incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive
Hey,
backs,
it's not the same
blanketed everyone,
Junior
took away
Blood.
all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On 4th down, McLaughlin. And
Good
that
shit.
is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
That nigga punched that ball out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Yeah.
That's trash. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I
that's
can
how
just
the
tell
Browns
you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Rapid.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson.
Oh, good
this one
hit. I should have possessed
incomplete.
catch that.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, because Corin picked up, what's his name?
From the gun, Jackson steps away. Touchdown, Ravens. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Crap is that? It was with the Cowboys. Yeah.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready up. Hey, Delta.
Throwing again. McLaughlin. He's going to look deep down.
Yes.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 24. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Rush coming and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Let's go. 52's the mark, boys. 52. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bradley Chubb. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
On 3rd down, Fournette. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Say, bro, what's that?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. McLaughlin. He completes this to Sutton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You draw courses. Hey! Go now! 48, exit. 48,
looking to throw. McLaughlin. Going right side here, and that's complete. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
I really thought that was
on 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We won it. Come to mile 61. Matchbox lights. Deuce. Get it.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Come on, the ball. Watch out. Hey, wahoo.
On 3rd down, Freeman. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 minutes, 2:58 on the 2nd.
And McManus able to put it through, and the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. Fournette fighting through, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Watch on front. Good track. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Here we go.
Now Jackson on first down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up. On
first down, McLaughlin. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, McLaughlin. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Check it out. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Step.
From the gun, McLaughlin. He's got his tight end fan. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin throwing right, and that's complete. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the... Though, we'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
It's second and 8 at the 49-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yep. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Go. 3 down. Hey, watch 11.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st and 10, McLaughlin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Alpha. Hey. You got 3. 3 down.
Back to throw. McLaughlin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
88.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Looking sideline,
Up the
incomplete.
cross body.
trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 36. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 36 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for two.
Single. Key on. It's our time. It's our time.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What's your record,
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, my line back.
Damn, it was left side. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down, McLaughlin.
Oh, he dropped it.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. But now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw on 3rd down, McLaughlin. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
We got 4.
On first down, McLaughlin. Over the middle, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Steps away to his
How
left.
he ain't fumble?
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Check 27. Eyes on 27. Now! Switch! Smooth!
From the gun, McLaughlin. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Ready up.
I can't get this nigga to fumble.
Look at me.
Shit.
Zipper. Hey, exit. Watch clear.
On 1st and 10, McLaughlin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, wahoo! Get it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McLaughlin. And his throw is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, McLaughlin into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Oh, my gosh, really?
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Two linebackers
and the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will get them 1 closer. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's get off the ball. Check 43.
Here's Jackson from the gun. He'll throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Ross. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth.
I'm going to have Minshew magic.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. Fournette fighting through. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
I like that zone.
Back two is the Mike. Mike, back two. Mike.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 41.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Get your take. 99. Check 90. Ball.
Somebody hack the ball. Hack the ball. Fuck.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 23.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Fournette, a first down carry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. Whip.
Now Jackson operating from the gun. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Rush in. Hey, alert 3.
They go play action now. Jackson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. McLaughlin, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second and 5.
What?
He's got his big tight end,
above.
Fant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, McLaughlin. Throwing it to traffic there, and that's complete.
Going across the middle.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
These niggas on death routes.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down. McLaughlin. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Good shit.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Watch the pass.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Leonard Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Good shit, good shit.
So the final seconds tick away in this ball.